Hello viewers, this is Karthikeyan, Professor of Electrical Engineering. In this video, I am going to explain you why the fuel consumption is less if we drive the vehicle at constant velocity or constant speed. To understand that concept, let us first look at the fundamental torque equation of motor load drive. You can see the picture in left hand side in which T represents the motoring torque and TL represents the load torque. Omega is the angular velocity at which your motor drives the load. J is the moment of inertia associated with load. If you see the fundamental torque equation, motoring torque T is equal to load torque plus dynamic torque. Dynamic torque is nothing but d by dt of J into omega. J is the moment of inertia of the load, omega is the angular velocity. If you take both the things are variable, then you can write motoring torque T is equal to load torque plus omega into dj by dt plus j into d omega by dt, in which omega into dj by dt will be valid if and only if your moment of inertia is a variable one. But for any drive system, moment of inertia remains constant, so that component becomes 0. You can write motoring torque T is equal to load torque plus J into d omega by dt, in which TL is the load torque and J into d omega by dt is nothing but dynamic torque, in which omega is the angular velocity or speed. If you keep a speed as a constant one, then your dynamic torque component becomes 0. J into d omega by dt will come into picture if and only if you vary the omega frequently. If you keep omega as a constant one, the differentiation of constant becomes 0, so that dynamic torque becomes 0. At constant speed, omega remains constant, so that dynamic torque component becomes 0. Hence, you can write motoring torque is equal to load torque, so that your engine do not burn extra fuel to overcome the dynamic torque J into d omega by dt, because it becomes 0. If it is a fuel vehicle, the same thing is applicable for electric vehicle also. If it is electric vehicle, your drive motor will not take any additional current from the source in order to overcome the dynamic torque J into d omega by dt. That's what the people are insisting you to maintain the constant speed to reduce the fuel consumption. I hope you understand. Thank you for watching.